Hey there, fellow miniature painting enthusiasts. Welcome back to NFIHammer, where we delve into the exciting world of painting miniatures. I'm NFIHammer, a beginner in the hobby as well, and today I'm beyond thrilled to share a game-changing discovery with you all. This is one of the tips that I wish I had known a year ago when I started first painting miniatures. Let's get started. Picture this, you've just picked up your favorite Necron vehicle model, eager to paint it to perfection. But this Runelord brass painting step, as well as like the silver as well, can take such a long and time-consuming task. If you've painted any of these models as a beginner like me, you know, it will have taken you hours. You can see here I'm painting my very first big model, a Necron spider that I got in the Imperium magazine, and I'm not exaggerating because I know exactly how long it took because I filmed it. You know, it took me like 15 good minutes to paint the brass and like 30 minutes to paint the silver. And my pile of shame is just getting bigger and bigger, so I've been looking at easy ways to make it faster. So one thing that I did is I stole a makeup brush from my wife, and I've been using dry brushing to sort of pick up edge highlights in sort of, you know, bases. So like the peaks of the rocks, you can paint like a lighter color, as well as some like object source lighting, so like in the scepter. But that's pretty much all I've used the dry brushing for. But I actually discovered that this new technique, and it's an absolute game changer. It kind of provides a really stunning metallic finish, but it's also incredibly fast and surprisingly easy to master. So, you know, you might be wondering, how do I do this? Well, it's actually really simple. You just get your metallic paint of choice. I'm using Runelord brass, and you can pour a little bit into a palette, and then you just load up the dry brush with the paint, and you can remove it in a paper towel. But I don't bother with that because you actually, contrary to the name, you don't really want it to be too dry. To do dry brushing, you need a bit of moisture. And then you just simply drag your dry brush across the raised surfaces of the model. And the key here is to kind of use light, feathery strokes, allowing the metallic paint to catch on the edges and the details, but not getting into the grooves and the lower areas that you want to keep that black color. And that's it. It's really simple. It took me about 5 minutes, 10 minutes max to do this, and it's like a quarter or a third of the time before. There, you know, is some negatives to it. So like the edges of the model don't really reach with the dry brush, so I did have to kind of come back with just a regular brush and just touch them up. And yeah, if you've got too much loaded into the dry brush, you really don't want to have it like claggy and clumpy on the model. You can just keep going over it, kind of spreading it, but it's better if you don't overload the brush to begin with. But other than that, yeah, I really wish someone had told me about this earlier. It would have saved me hours of time. Anyway, thanks for tuning in today. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more miniature painting tips and tricks. If you've got any other tips you'd like to share or any experiences, please leave a comment below. I'll leave a response to every comment that I see. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.